students in a class. Out of 20 students, 2 students got 90% on their exams. The teacher chooses 2 students randomly to view their marks. What is the probability that both students receive 90%? We are given this class of 20 students, 2 of which receive 90%. In order to determine the probability of the teacher choosing 2 students that receive 90%, we need to consider 2 things. The first being the probability that the first student received 90%, and the second thing being the probability that the second student received 90%. First, let's consider the probability that the first student received 90%. We see that this is going to be 2 out of 20 because we have 20 students, 2 of which have received 90%. Simplifying this fraction, we get 1 over 10. Now, the probability that the second student received 90% is 1 over 19. The denominator is 19 because a student has already been chosen. And if we assume that the first student chosen has 90% as the worst case scenario, we get 1 for the numerator. And so the probability that both students receive 90% is these 2 probabilities multiplied together to get 1 over 190.